Hi, my name is Becca Scott. I am a mother of 5 children, a grandmother of 1 grandchild. I graduated from the University of Utah with a bachelor's degree. I'm a stay-at-home mom currently, and I have a lot of experience with obesity in my family. I have a father who struggled with those issues of being overweight, causing a heart attack, a grandmother who suffered from diabetes later in her life, and I now currently have a daughter who's struggling with weight issues.
Thank you, Becca. So I chose to interview her just because of the experiences she's had with obesity, and I just wanted to interview her further on her own opinions and personal experiences. So Becca, in one word, can you explain how obesity has taken an effect on your life and why?
Probably frustration, just because like dealing with people who have issues with overeating, it's a really difficult situation to try to manage. With my dad, it led to a heart attack, and it was all a result of his bad eating and lack of exercising. Frustration with my daughter because she sneaks food and has issues with those types of things. It's just hard to manage, so it's frustrating.
Okay. In an article written by the Utah Department of Health, they state that the percentage of obese children in Utah had increased drastically in the first decade of the century. Why do you think that is?
I think there are a lot of reasons. I think divorce rates being up and a lot of single parents in the home, so there are parents that are working all the time and kids come home and there's nobody to monitor their food choices or have healthy snacks, and so microwave food and fast food become the fastest and best options. I also think electronics like phones and computers, TVs, mostly phones though, the kids just sit and socialize on their phones. They don't go outside anymore and play or get the exercise that we did growing up just by being a kid.
Thank you. Another article by the New York Times called American Adults Just Keep Getting Fatter. They did a lot of research and they came to find that fast food sales in the US rose from 22.7% from 2012 to 2017, according to the Euromonitor, while packaged food sales rose 8.8%. What do you think about that? Do you feel that the food industry plays a big part in Americans' diet, and do you think it contributes to obesity?
For sure, absolutely. I think plays a huge role. I also think that the accessibility of healthy foods and the cost of healthy foods is a major contributing factor. I think it's easier and faster for people to get fast food, and it's also less expensive in most cases than creating a home-cooked meal. And I also think that the food industry plays on the fact that people don't have a lot of time, that everybody's so busy and they're not cooking, and so they're processing everything, making it quicker. I think it totally plays a role in obesity.
Thank you. Earlier you stated that your daughter suffers from obesity. Can you expound more on that topic and how you've had to deal with that as a parent? And do you feel like there is anything that you maybe could improve on to help her overcome or surpass obesity in the future?
Well, I do think it's hard as a parent because she's the only one of my children that suffers from a weight issue. I think that a lot of it is attributed to her brain injury, and so there are some outside factors that contribute to that. I mean, I'm sure that there's more that I can do. It's hard when everyone else in your family can eat whatever they want and eat normally and exercise, and she can't eat the same way that everyone else can. Her body processes things differently. So I do think that there's more than that I can do, and I've been trying to get her exercising at least every day, get her outside more and walking the dog. So I think there's always stuff that we can do, but it's hard because I'm a busy mom too, and I have other kids besides just her. So it's always a challenge.
All right, thank you so much.